Hello. How you guys doing today? So, I want to show off this this setup that I have right here. A lot of people have, if you see my one video of where the points start and finish that is being uploaded to YouTube as we speak, I want to show the car that hit a 91,000 the first lap, hit a 58 when I was showing you guys where the points started and finished, and then I hit an 86,000. So here's the car.
A Ferrari is built for one purpose: performance. The gold standard of high-end machines, Ferrari has been the dominant force in racing for the last 80 years. Their founder, Enzo Ferrari, used to live above his workshop so he could constantly improve on his cars.
Such
Enzo
a gorgeous
Ferrari's
vehicle.
flair for the dramatic lives on as well, with each race car emblazoned in trademark Ferrari red. The Ferrari team owns most of the major Formula One racing records, but their winning ways extend beyond the track. Their bold looks and winning history have made Ferrari the most powerful brand
Beautiful
in the world,
interior.
ahead of corporate juggernauts like Apple and Samsung. This potent combination of success and style has also made owning a Ferrari the ultimate dream for racing fans across the globe.
You know, on Bueller's day off, this was the car, the California. And I'll tell you one thing, you can actually get a replica of this car. It's so beautiful. I've done 7 million feet with this thing. Total value on this car is extreme. Tuned by King Posh, livery by King Posh. Of course it is. God, you gotta love it. See, I do this for my own car. If I owned one of these, you know, just even if it was just a kit car, I'd still have that color. Can we get that engine to start? Oh, listen to that V12 just scream. What a strange place for a mirror. What else we got? We got 2 things that say oil. Okay, we got water, fuel, and the clock. The clock's so far away because nobody cares about what time it is when they're driving this beautiful vehicle. I absolutely love this baby. You're just so gorgeous. Alright, let's look at that tune setup. So, you already know what it can do on Alps. In fact, here, I will show you. So, 95K Alps Drift. I made this a year ago, a long time ago. 151 downloads. But with an astonishing 1,176 uses by other people. And people have been loving this setup. Apparently this setup has been really good for every single track in the game, because they're using it like mad. So that's pretty awesome. Alright, let's look at the engine swap, see what I did. Of course I had the V12 in there. Well, it's V12 anyways, but you know, let's put the, you know, a nicer 6.0 liter in there. Alright, of course I did the all-wheel drive. I love all-wheel drive. I can do both, it doesn't matter. I did a twin turbo. Let's, you know, let's rock the world with this car, you know. Alright. Of course, no downforce. You know, you can take the everything off if you want. You know, make it look good. I like the bumpers on there because they just look good. You know, I mean, with it empty, it just you know, this just looks beautiful. Alright, and what kind of tires did I get for? I went with stock tires. And it looks like I went with stock rims too. So, I just think they're amazing. Look, I did with the max on this one, and I did a max for the rear. Of course, you know, I went with the Ferrari. Didn't want to change them. It just looked beautiful. You know, race clutch, race transmission, race driveline with the carbon fiber, because carbon fiber is awesome, and a race differential. Okay, so then we went over here. Race brakes, of course. I want to stop the vehicle, you know. And also it helps when you're doing switchbacks. Of course, you know, lower the better. All right, what else do we do? Oh, no anti-roll bars. None in the front, none in the rear. And no roll cage, because look at this. Who wants that? I mean, it looks nice and all, but that adds like 100 pounds that I don't need. And then here's the race reduction right here. So, you know, how much did it lose? 162 pounds. Not too bad. And of course, all this is race. So we're not even gonna go through it all. So, all race. Flywheel, yep, race. I always look at the 0 to 60 because they can always change. Yeah, no change. So, when you're tuning your vehicle, look at the flywheel, because your 0 to 60 and 0 to 100 could actually change dramatically just by putting the race flywheel in there. You know, it can make it a lot slower for some reason. Yeah, so there's that setup. So let's go to the tune car and let's look at what I did to it. So I made the front tires and the rear tires basically flat, for grip purposes. All right. Now here's the gearing. This gearing's been used for a while. The 50 is a little different. I usually do a little higher than that. But no, this setup is good for being a year old. Let's go to alignment, and you can pause. I'll you know, give you the time so you can pause it, so then you can write it down. This is great. You know, it is perfect. Try it on your own cars. You'll love it. Of course, no anti-roll bars. You don't need them. There's my springs. 516, 516. Pretty close. Like I said, it's an old setup. So, I mean, these all change now. Even the alignment changes now. I probably don't even use it. But if it's hitting the scores, I guess, you know, I should start using it again. Low, as usual. Dampening is pretty much, you know, like amateur. I would call it amateur. 6.5 all the way down. It does work. You know, it is still a video game, you know. No aero, no downforce. You don't need downforce. Downforce is bad. Let's go to braking. My usual braking, the 70% to the front with 130% pressure, which is just wonderful. What happened? I pressed the button. Go back over. And differential. See, it's not the 76, 46, 97, 97. It's a little different. So, I have it really open, high on the acceleration. And it really did help on the car. So, yeah, just do the acceleration at 100% on both of those. You should be good. 70%, you can change that if you need to. But use the setup as it is for right now. Maybe just download it, try it out, see what it's like. I'll give you the original price of the Ferrari 250 Cali. Okay, so if we want to buy cars, and we went all the way over. Oh, don't go too far. That's all forward. So 1.4 mil for the car, and yeah, definitely, if you have the money, definitely pick up this car. This car will be amazing for you. Definitely download my setup or write it down and put it on yourself and maybe tweak it. If you don't want to tweak it, just download my setup. I'll tell you what, this car is just absolutely amazing. I mean, just look at the uses of this car. So, up to you. Well, hey, if you like the what I'm showing you guys, please hit the subscribe button, and I will talk to you guys soon. Need anything? Just message me.